Hi everyone, welcome to Would You Rather, the 29th video so far at 1:20 in the 1:21 in the afternoon, of course. We got a good 9 minutes because later tonight I got to do a do-over video of Get Resort after last night. So that also means I have to get some practice in before we do it tonight. So anyway, enough of the crap. When the clock strikes 1:30, you know what time it is. You know what time it would be at the top 5. I think you already know. Let's begin. First choice. Would you rather live in a space station or in a deep sea submarine? Submarine. Oh, 62% says they'd rather live in a space station, and 38% says a deep sea submarine. Well, at least I'm underwater. At least I'm somewhere safe to protect me, right? It would be a surprise. I mean, I never been in a submarine. Also, I've been underwater a few times before, but that's a different story. Would you rather have a complete box set of Dexter or have a complete box set of Breaking Bad? Breaking Bad. 38% says they'd rather have a complete box set of Dexter, and 62% says they'd rather have a complete box set of Breaking Bad. Well, I've heard more Breaking Bad. I've seen more Breaking Bad parodies and everything, like that SMG4 reaction video months ago of Breaking Luigi, when Luigi was Walter White. More like Luigi White. That's funny. That was great stuff. That was really good stuff. Next. Would you rather have no electronics or no friends? Or live with no electronics or live with no friends? Friends. 35% says they'd rather live with no electronics, and 65% says they'd rather live with no friends. If I were to live with no friends, I'd be miserable. Well, well, if you have no friends, only one girlfriend, I guess it makes much sense. But with no electronics, I would not have been a social media butterfly, is how people call it. Would you rather be homeless or in prison? Homeless. 51% says they'd rather be homeless, 49% says they'd rather be in prison. Okay, for those who chose prison, I guess those are the type of people who hate life. And as for that 51%, probably you're probably moved somewhere and you don't have the money for it. So you're probably homeless. I guess that's probably the reason. Which just takes a few seconds. Would you rather watch a comedy film or horror film? Comedy film all the way. 67% says they rather watch a comedy film. 33% says they rather watch a horror film. Well, comedy films are enjoyable. They're hilarious. They're very laughable. And horror films, well, they just make you want to pee yourself. Hope you got a change of underwear. or pants. Next. Would you rather know everyone in the world personally or be able to communicate with animals? Know everyone. 24% says they'd rather know everyone in the world personally, and 76% says they'd rather be able to communicate with animals. Well, it would be, it would be great if anyone would know anyone in the world personally, but it's rarely impossible if you do that. Just saying. And communicating with animals, I've had a rare history. I'm trying to No, I don't. Communicating with animals is impossible. They don't even know what I'm saying. It's like they don't even know me at all. Would you rather be a rich but a stupid footballer or be a genius but a poor scientist? I like sports, but I guess I'll stick with the stupid footballer. 60% says they'd rather be rich but a stupid footballer. And 40% says they'd rather be a genius but a poor scientist. Well, my family thinks I'm rich. And I do have a thing for sports, like football, so... but I'm not really that stupid enough to know what's going on. I watch sports, I watch clips of it on YouTube. But a poor scientist, I am not all that smart, but... And I'm not much of a genius, so that's why I went with that choice. Next. Would you rather be considered annoying or considered boring? Oh man, that's just a meaningless way of life. Boring. Wow, it's a tie. 50% says they'd rather be considered annoying, 50% says they'd rather be considered boring. I guess that's what Twitch thinks of me, actually. They don't even care about me. Alright. Would you rather fight against one human-sized woodpecker or fight against 3 alligators? I guess fight against... human-sized woodpecker. Screw it. 77% says they'd rather fight against one human-sized woodpecker. 23% says they'd rather fight against 3 alligators. Yeah, if you fight against 3 alligators, there's absolutely, let's say, 2% chance at survival. But fighting against one woodpecker, it'll be quite the battle. And the woodpecker might actually win. No, I'm joking. You might win, or it'll be a draw. Either one. Alright, it's 1:30. You know what time it is. It's time for the top 5 decisions. Number 5. Would you rather be a robot or an alien? A robot. 51% says robot. 49% says alien. Like, imagine if I were a cyborg and I had some, like, weapons and crap. Or the type of cyborg to defend the city for crime and shootings and all that crap. And criminals and thieves and scumbags and all that stuff. It would be extremely awesome. But an alien, heck no. I'd be scaring the urine out of my girlfriend. So yeah, definitely not an alien. I would be a robotic hero. Number 4. Would you rather be half your height or double your weight? Half my height. 62% says be half your height, 38% says be double your weight. Well, I already got the weight thing covered, but half my height, I think I'm already, I think I'm probably like 5'10" already, or 5'9" or whatever. I have no idea what my height is. To be honest, I don't. Number 3. Would you rather win 5 grand for yourself, or $5,000, however you want to say it? Win 5K for yourself or win 50K for charity? 50K, man. It's important. 47% says they'd rather win $5,000 for themselves. 53% says they'd rather win 50 grand for charity. Well, and to be honest, Mother always wants me to spend a frick ton of money for crap, for people, since I'm so dag-napping rich. And for that 5,000, and for those kind of people hoarding 5 grand for yourselves, you're greedy. I guess that's what Mother says about other people. I guess that's why she wants me to spend money on everything. You didn't hear that from me. Number 2. Would you rather would you rather always be overdressed or always be underdressed? Underdressed, man. Like dressed normally. 65% says they'd rather always be overdressed. And 35% says they'd rather always be underdressed. Well, I'm just wearing just a bit of clothing. I'm wearing a long sleeve t-shirt, a t-shirt under that long sleeve, a plain white tee under, pants and underwear, and socks. What, 2 out of, what, TMI? And if you're overdressed, well, the winter's coming. I guess that's probably the best opportunity to do so. Just don't do it indoors too many times. Not even with the heat on. You'll you'll heat stroke yourself. All right, and now it is now time for the it's now time for the number 1 choice. You guys ready? Because I am. Number 1. Would So you heard that Christmas. Well, it's Christmas. What more can it be? Number 1. Would you rather have a completely automated home or have a self-driving car? Well, there's a Tesla. Self-driving car. Oh, wow. 63% says they'd rather have a completely automated home. 37% says they'd rather have a self-driving car. There is a Tesla. Those expensive electric cars. They're self-driving cars when you put them on autopilot. It's obvious. And a completely automated home. I guess everything is automatic in your home. Okay, that's it for Would You Rather. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoyed, and now I gotta get some practice for Gacha Resort later tonight, the do-over video, because last night we were facing Kakui and we are about to have another lengthy struggle that'll cost me my sanity, and probably ruin me, and probably last about another amount of weeks to, or take an amount of weeks to beat her. All right, so stay tuned for that, and have a great rest of your evening, everyone. Have a good day.